Welcome to Morgantown, West Virginia, almost heaven, and home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. This fan base is fired up. They've been getting ready for this game since early this morning. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. So we'll see a team from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the third-ranked team, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Mountaineers kick this away to start us off. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So Pittsburgh's offense in less than ideal position off that poor return. Well, Kirk, you could just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
Wow, taking a shot on the very first play. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to pass, it's Holstein. The pass is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, this is what you dream about. What an opportunity here now for your own offense after coming up with that pick.
So West Virginia's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Solid gain puts them in good position for second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, West Virginia. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
Man, let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal lines. Refreshing. Nice to see.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. He's found some room at the 45. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can throw.
He's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or two.
Boy, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Holstein. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? To throw now on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Looking downfield, it's Burton. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
They're going to run it here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. And the Mountaineers have 1st and 10 here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Mountaineers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Kennedy. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. Man, did they make that look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Back to throw. It's Holstein. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Panthers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Gets into space at the 50. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. That completion makes it second and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And it's good, right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful Seahawks touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Bringing pressure. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Looking right, this one caught. Ball carrier tackled there.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Looking for some space. It's Kennedy. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
It's third down after that run. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
There's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So it's West Virginia in front here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And the Mountaineers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Looking to throw. It's Burton. Snags a quick throw. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. possession because of a long-range field goal. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Scanning the field, it's Burton. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead 28-6. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they're finally able to stop them. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Dump off caught by the running back.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Down he goes, a sack.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on a sack.
The Panthers will bring their punt team on the field now. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Kennedy. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Or throwaway there, gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
42 Spider. 4.
Looking downfield, it's Burton. He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receiver makes the catch. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
Now, fourth down.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40.
Let's. Here we go. Timber.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They look to throw it here on second down. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Get set.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. It gets your hands a little shaky.
Caught near the goal line. The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end.
And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now the try here for the extra point. You make the extra point, but trail by 15, 28-13. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
13.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounced back here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. The quarterback making some changes at the line. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Dropping back. It's Burton. And the receiver's got it. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Catch made on the left side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Receiver makes the grab, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from just inside the 25. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
That'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37. And the Panthers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed.
Looking to throw it deep. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. The Panthers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Dropping back, it's Burton. Quick throw, catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
First down, West Virginia.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Timeout, West Virginia.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Kick is up and no good. And the lead remains at 22 after the miss.
The score, West Virginia, 35, Pitt, 13.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, between the coaches who have matched wits in this game and the players and the unforgettable moments, the Backyard Brawl is must-see TV, and today is no different. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline.